She smelled the daisies, she smelled the daisies. She drive me crazy, she drive me crazy. Gonna take it for a ride on the jet one. Gonna take it for a ride on the jet one. All right, can you guys see it on Patreon now is the question. I really hope so. On the left of the video, there's a chat. You should be able to click that to get a chat box to pop out. So you can talk like in Patreon so I can see you. There's like a little chat room, I think. All right, so now we're gonna test some things. I see this video mirrored and I'm curious. Is this the right way for you guys, or are you seeing it flipped? I need to lower that to get it to focus better. I don't think anybody's found the chat box. That's unfortunate. Maybe the group chat isn't it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar and I can't actually... Maybe that's just for people streaming with me. Sorry. Okay, I don't think you guys can actually see that. Okay, never mind. I will have Patreon open so I can read chats then. Well, that's weird then, because... Does that mean all of the chats are just going to be like in this giant conglomeration underneath the Patreon video? Oh, that's weird. Okay, oh well. That's one hell of a comment section. Unless you guys want to go into the YouTube video. I guess you can hit that. I don't... You guys want to go... Yeah, if you go to YouTube itself... Oh, some people are doing that. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and go into YouTube itself. And talk that way. In the live chat. And I can see that chat. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. You all go hide in YouTube, and I've got the YouTube chat pulled up so I can read your stuff. The video is unlisted, so only people with the link can see it, and it should save as unlisted, so you guys could rewatch this later. Hola, Maru. Really, I'm testing a setup to stream to Patreon because I didn't really feel like drawing. So I'm going to try to force myself to draw, I guess. I was just curious how it would all work out. And to see if I could get all this set up. It's a little fuzzy, and I'm not sure why. Let me direct my light over onto the sketchbook and see if I can get the camera to sharpen.
I'm stupid, I'm sticking on the Cupid, gun, and he's shooting.
Is that normal for you too? Alright, cool. Hey, Flubbergut. Oh, make it work. All right, give me a second to think about what we're actually gonna draw. It's working. I didn't think we'd get this far. I guess we'll just sketch random people or something. Sorry, I should have had something ready before. Well, here. While I try to decide what the fuck to draw, you guys can look at that. Yay! It's what I posted today, and a kind of really bad lance, but this is prettier. Alright. Guys, look at this new pillow I got. Isn't it cute? It's the little fox one from Target. Also, how's the music? Is it too much over my voice? Can you guys even hear it? I will message to Bears actually. Cool. Oh man, switching that light up so it's on the paper puts it like right in my face. Oh god. Alright, let's just draw. And a couple people have asked for like how I start sketches, so I guess we're gonna do that. So I use a Crew Toga 0.5. Lately I've noticed it's been my favorite. Wow, my nails are a hot mess today. Here we see my beautiful nail polish. I've also lately enjoyed using this ultra fine eraser by Mono, and it's literally the super tiny eraser. And also this, just a high poly eraser. Drawing's kind of been a pain in the ass today. Like, I've liked nothing I've drawn, so that's one of the reasons why I decided I'd at least do something productive. If I couldn't draw anything good, then I could at least try to stream, but we'll see. So in general, I find it easiest to start with the eyes, usually, because then you can sort of ballpark in, like, where you want a nose to be. Loosely ballpark. Nose. Just sort of assume everything's subject to change. Like I mentioned, drawing's like sculpting, and you're sort of roughing in shapes that, at least for me, I very rarely know like exactly how I want stuff to look. And then as you pull more pieces together, you can be like, yay, that looks awesome, or holy sweet Jesus, what hell if I wrought into creation? Oh god, now all your names are different. I'm gonna have to call you by your YouTube names, so you'll know. But thank you, Yume. That eye's a hot mess, but we'll fix it later. Oh, this is so not good. Oh, this is a hot mess. Da-da-da-da-da. This is a hot mess. Oh dear God. It's hard to draw with the camera, like, all up in my face. Oh, that's excuses. We got this. We got this. No excuses here in Quittertown. Oh. I wonder if I can tilt this closer to me. There we go. Hey, Queen. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. Like I said, the IV helped a lot, so I'm just kind of out of it. She needs to be looking over further. The sun and the moon make a reappearance. Alright, so we're gonna have the sun on this side and the moon asleep on this side, and all of this is gonna be the background of the moon's hair. Oh my god, I'm gonna put sunflowers. Nico. That's one hell of a sunflower. Nico, stop it. Leave her alone. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was definitely getting ready to add a moonflower. I had to Google what a moonflower looked like. Okay, now that everything's roughed out, I guess we'll finish this picture. Hey, Fear. Yeah, it's nice being able to have the unlisted link, because then basically just Patreon gets into it, not every fucker who follows this channel. Sorry I flipped the paper around so much. I usually flip it around even more, but... You excited for the Minecraft server? I'm excited too. I think it'll be fun. I mean, how many artists give their fans a Minecraft server? No, it'll be cool. Yeah, Rowan, you've been freaking awesome setting up the server and all that jazz. I mean, if I had set it up, it would have been just the lava pit. It would have been a lava pit with the sign that said, "Good luck, have fun, hasta la later, Keith." And then I would have turned you all loose into the Minecraft wilds to kill each other and fend for yourselves. Do I ever trip myself out? I don't know. Just kind of frustrated with eyes. Screw eyes. I'm probably spending too much time on these right now. That's better. No, it's not better. I need to stop messing with it. Hmm. I think the problem is this entire eye needs like moved up and over, and that's probably something easier just adjusted in Photoshop at this point. It's like just enough of a change that I notice it needs changed, but not enough to justify erasing and then trying to redraw the whole thing. But if you want a close-up, let's see if I can get a close-up for the camera. That's what we're working with right now. Ah, sorry. This is weird. I gotta do everything like reverse mirrored. Yeah, that's a pretty good picture of it right there. Something like that. Okay, now to fix this poor girl. Okay. Why in one of my sketchbooks did I have "I hate my art" written over and over? And because sometimes you just got to get it out and then move on. I wish I didn't have this giant crease in the middle of my page. Oh my god, I was almost just like, holy crap, I forgot to save. Like, wait a minute. I'm laughing at the cruel irony in which I remember to save when it's a traditional drawing and not, you know, when I'm working on important shit online. Paper has autosave turned on. Paper gets me. Paper knows what I need. When you erase something and you crinkle the page, yeah. The same head size on paper is honestly just experience, I guess. I don't know. I kind of roughly circle. I have like a default. I'm pretty good at freehanding circles roughly the same size. So like you'll notice I kind of fucking ignored character. Like I kind of ignore the circle after I start pushing things around, but like when you're starting, it's super helpful to be like, have a character here, and then if you want another character, you have to get the same sized circle. Now, if we want to be legit, the moon's actually maybe a tad too big for head size wise, but that's okay. Some of this is just going to be photoshopped around later. like her nose needs moved up and over, and she's actually relatively decent, but it's kind of hard to see how the overall picture is coming together from this perspective. Given this isn't officially the tutorial stream, why don't we save a lot of the questions for when I set up the official tutorial stream? Because that one will be saved and recorded for the $10 tier, which is technically supposed to be the one that gets all the tutorials and shit. This is just free drawing for everybody to watch. Oh, that's a hot mess. after I get the general flow of like hair and bodies down, I'll start detailing in flowers. So that's, in general, basically the approach to sketching I have is you really rough stuff out first. Like, these are flowers and these are scribbles and stuff. And it's more trying to get a feel for the overall sense of flow for the piece. And then comes a lot of erasing and just patience, like small erasers, very small marks. Now watch, my camera's not going to focus again. Come on. And that's where the drawing, I guess, comes more into play. Oh, that's cool. You get like a lot of cool detail. Come on. Focus, camera. Linda, please. Wait, I just realized this is upside down. Like, oh, the little tiny pencil. And I hear ships coming in. Your tears cease. And I hear storms coming in. My tears holding This one took freaking forever. Caught the air on the ground, feeling how you I still need to color that one. I like her. It's a mono eraser, fine mono eraser. I love pencil shading. Where did our music go? The sitch is Loki sent me pictures of the Lantern Festival we went to. This song is now annoying. Don't make me sign in. How rude. You always want to work less to more. Like, it's easier to get everything laid out and then go in and add detail than try to pack the entire piece with detail right off the bat. I mean, if you know there's areas you want to put a lot of detail, like for example, I know I want a lot of flowers down here. I just have circles right now as a hint of how I want the flow of the detail to be. Later, I will go in and actually start, you know, detailing stuff out. But there's no reason to do that right off the bat. When I finish with this picture, we'll probably move into fandom stuff. I'm not gonna lie, streaming makes me feel like I have to draw. So it's pretty fantastic. So for the pitch sketch, you know you wanted most of the details rather than going in. Well, yeah, I mean, I enjoy the look of sketch, like the drawing. The goal with sketching, if I know I'm going to color in Photoshop, is to get as much of the sketch done in detail as possible. Because there's going to be a pretty noticeable difference if you start painting in full things in Photoshop. So, like, little details on our clothes and stuff, I was obviously able to paint, but, like, all the details and stuff were still there. I just went into Photoshop and colored them and popped them out a bit. But even on, like, all the detail, like, when I was sketching this, I had very rough pose. I didn't even draw our staff until, like, the very end. I just had a vague gesture. It's more important to get down a placing of where things should be than what they look like. I would argue what shit looks like is almost irrelevant until you start detailing stuff out. What's more important is just building up what things should look like, or like where things should be. Sometimes I won't even know what I want somewhere. I will just vaguely scribble in the shape I want that something to be. Like, I don't know what I want down here, but I know I want it to be like this, and take up this space, and go up here and do that, and then flow around and do this, because that is the flow of whatever this fucking thing is. And then you bring it into focus later and decide, okay, well, what should be here? Now I have a decision to make now of, I know the moon's hair is very dark. I color it dark. Do I want that done in shading though? Photoshop. Probably mostly Photoshop because it's easier to change color in Photoshop. But I still want to add some of the shading in. Okay, so that's the sun's hair. This is the moon. Oh, this crease in the paper is killing me. Even if you're adding stuff to a picture, it helps to have a general idea of like a theme. I mean, if you stick with themes for pictures, it's easy to add shit. Like, even your characters would benefit from having like a general theme and mood behind them. Like with Druid Pidge, it was easy. Obviously, her theme is Druid, so when I'm adding shit like tree, leaves, nature magic, butterflies, feathers, pigeon, sun, moon, sun and moon flowers, sun and moon stars, lance, rain, umbrella, clouds. The only thing I like about this picture is his face. Everything else kind of sucks so far. Gay. More gay. Gay. There you go. You get it. And the theme for this piece is gay. That's it. That's our theme. Sometimes you get bored of working on pieces and it's time to call it a quit. Like, I'm kind of bored of working on this, but at the same time, it's far enough along that if I came back to this later, well, when this is far enough along, it'd be a shame not to finish it. I will be able just to do some warm-ups and then dive right in. I already know what I want. I need to draw a lot of flowers. I need to draw more flowers. I need to render out the moon's hair over here and over here. Sort of figure out how we're doing all this as a whole. Probably need more flowers over here. And hair down here. And that's that. This note needs help. And then you tell yourself you're going to stop, and you never do. What else to draw? I always feel like when I'm not drawing, 100 fucking ideas are in my head of like, oh, I want to draw that. I want to draw that. I need to draw that. And then when I actually sit down, it's like, sweet, I got time to draw. I'm just like, But I don't want to draw any of those things. It's like, ugh. All I really care about is hatching. Hatchy, hatchy, hatchy. That did sound like Hachi. Hachi. Hachi, Hachi, Hachi. Arr. I'm tired of working on this. The question is, do I want to still draw on stream or call it a night? Yeah, I think it might be time for a break. I'm kind of hungry, so I'll be streaming all night tomorrow night anyway. But hey, the streaming thing worked pretty well, so I'll do it some more. Hell yeah. Night, guys.